know that we're a touchy subject. I giggle like a little schoolgirl with new shoes. Your glances make my heart beat fast. So tell me why we're still steady waiting. We gotta be wasting time.
Hey guys, it's Courtney
and Lex,
and you're listening to The Pleasure's All Yours. We are here to encourage sexual liberation in the Black and queer community. This is a space where we can talk, we can learn, we can laugh together, and just learn about all things pleasure. We really want to show you that the pleasure is all yours.
Is it?
It is. I think it is. Today, on this episode, we'll be talking about something I just know everybody does, but they don't really want to talk about it.
Which is, I mean, I guess I understand, but also like...
It's porn.
Yeah.
It's porn. You know, porn is a taboo topic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, based on the fun fact that I have for you guys today, I know for a fact that everybody listening right now is a porn watcher.
And you can't fucking lie and say you haven't even clicked a porn link before.
And after this episode, I guarantee you that you will want to. So there's a first time for everything. But first, you know, we like to... Oh, actually, I want to announce some things. Yes, let me do that.
Yes.
So if you are following us on Instagram, you've probably seen that we are having our first giveaway. We reached 100 followers on Instagram, so we just wanted to thank you guys and our supporters and, you know, gift you some pleasure products.
I think it's a pretty good giveaway.
Yeah, me too. Do you want to explain
really
some of them?
Yeah, so there's like 4 or 5 things. First one is a womanizer premium. It's like what the Rose is trying to be. Yeah, it has like 14 air pressure settings, an autopilot, a smart silence, and, you know, all of that good stuff. And then we also have some all natural lubricants, water-based, which is compatible with any toy really. And then we also have the all natural toy cleaner, also by Intimate Earth, which is made by women. And then we do have, Courtney's wearing one today. We do have like a cute little labia necklace from Womanizer. And then there is a bedside caddy, which is like this cute little cotton thing with little pockets and stuff. Yeah. If you want to put like your weed and your grinder and your lighters in there, you could do it and just have it in a secure little thing on the side of your bed. Yeah. Put your little toys in there, chargers and all, you know, just something cute. Some real schlight for the people.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good gift box in my opinion. This is like, hold on.
Bless you.
Excuse me. This is like, I would say like $200 worth of stuff.
It's more than that. Right?
It's more than that. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying that's important. You know your value. This is an amazing toy. We talk all the time about
the air pressure.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So this is your opportunity to have one for yourself. And this one is a better one than even I have, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
But it's okay. It's okay. Good things are coming.
No, for sure. I know. But I want them to be as excited as I am about it. So
and if you've never heard of the Womanizer, definitely like just take a second to just Google Womanizer, the original Womanizer or something like that, because it'll literally tell you all about it. It was the very first air pressure toy to ever be invented. Whoop whoop.
Woohoo, we love this. So other than that, so go ahead to our Instagram if you want to get the instructions on how to enter this giveaway. It'll be listed for you there.
Probably give you like 2-3 weeks to like
I
get
think
it going. I
think we're thinking it says September 30th, so it's a Friday, so you have a little under 2 weeks to do that.
Yes.
And get on it.
Absolutely.
But other than that, Lex, how are you today?
I'm doing good today. Lots of ripping and running today. It's been getting cooler outside. It's been getting dark earlier. So, you know, I'm just going to throw a little get together for all my friends today. So I've really just been like grocery store, dollar store, liquor store, like all the stores just to make sure I got everything. And
Well, we appreciate it. You throw the best parties.
Thanks. You know, I just think we, much like one of our friends, I think we should commune and fellowship more often.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that you look like a strawberry shortcake.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
I've been really feeling the pink lately, you know, and I was like, wow, maybe if I dye my hair another color, maybe I'll be on the same like length. You know, if it's green, then my makeup's green and my outfits are green and things such as that. But I'm really feeling the pink.
I know that's your favorite color.
Yeah, paint the world pussy pink.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, amazing. I love that you look good. You're feeling good. Throwing parties. What are you cooking? I know you love to cook.
Yes, absolutely. I took your suggestion and we're having kebabs today. We're gonna have shrimp, spicy shrimp, and also chicken kebabs with like some onions and bell peppers on them. And I got potato salad and chips, cookies, something else. What else did I get? Stuff for burgers.
Okay, typical barbecue stuff. I'm excited about the kebabs.
Stuff. Yeah,
that was a great suggestion. You're welcome, everybody.
Especially because we always. Oh, and I have boudin too.
Oh yes,
I love boudin.
Okay, baby. Okay, well today, as usual, you know we've got to have a little sippy.
Yes.
So today's
We're drinking
episode
house wine today.
is not brought to you by because they're not sponsoring us.
Yeah.
But it's the original house wine. I'm drinking the red sangria.
Yeah, I have the Brute Bubbles.
Okay.
Like 2 of these cans is 1 bottle of wine. So, you know,
Try it out. I would give the red sangria like I'm gonna give it a 7.3 out of 10. I like it. It's nice and light, but it's drinkable. You know, it's got a little bit of the carbonation, a little bit. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. With it.
Mine is just like champagne, so it's my favorite one. I drink the most of this one.
Okay.
Because I just like it, so I'm definitely gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, absolutely. Love this for you. So, as you know, if you listen to our podcast, we start every episode with a little fun fact.
Yes.
And since we are talking about porn today, I just wanted to write a fact about porn.
Absolutely.
And this again is why I'm saying I know you watch porn.
And you don't lie to us.
So this was in 2013, I want to say, and I've already told Lex when I was telling her this fun fact, I just feel like it's even more like this, the stat is even higher now because of the pandemic. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says in 2013, Pornhub had over 14 billion hits. And when you break it down, that averages to 1.68 million visits per hour for the entire year. So, how many people are on the planet? Like, is it 6 billion? 1.6 billion? How many billions are on the planet?
I actually no idea.
Okay, like, yes. I mean, we have a live studio audience, by the way.
Oh, yes, we do have a live studio audience today.
It's 8 billion people. Okay, so if there's 8 billion people and there's 14 billion hits, that means everybody on the planet would at least, at the minimum, be going on Pornhub twice an hour. Like, I don't even know. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. So, okay, let's keep it going. I mean, I like porn. I think it serves its purpose. I think ethical porn is the best.
That is the kind of porn that turns me on the most.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be sitting here watching this thinking, did she agree to this?
Did she really want to be here?
Does she know that this is on the internet?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That is
one that I think a lot.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit in this pod a little bit later. So yeah, I found this great website that had Pornhub's 2021 year in review. Ooh. So it basically took all like the information everybody searched, all the demographics that was searched, all the people that were doing the searching, their age groups, where they were searching from, the consoles that they were using. It was insanely detailed. It was like, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box in case anybody actually wants to see, because there's a lot of charts. So we'll kind of talk a little bit about different parts of that review, and then I have questions, so we'll go through that. So one of the most interesting facts I saw was that by 18, 60% of girls and 90% of boys have been exposed to porn, with the average age being 11.
Wow.
I don't know what time you feel like you were we're discovering porn?
I say, wow, like, I'd probably say it was like maybe 12 or 13.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to think because, you know, as we've said on different episodes, like Showtime and HBO used to basically just be showing porn like late at night, you know?
Yes.
And so you're just clicking through, you're up at night, you're like, oh, wow, this is something right here.
Yep.
Like, whoa, hold on, what's going on? So I think that
Crazy shit.
there's like, that is probably, I mean, preteen.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That's what you call softcore porn.
Yeah.
Where it's not explicitly like intended to show like penetration.
But it gets your heart racing. a little
Yeah,
bit.
but you can infer that what's happening. Maybe they're not all, you know, naked or whatever. It's like the Showtime, HBO, real sex vibes, like all that. But yeah, I guess that's not surprising. I would say my first run-in with porn, I think I was like really young. I was like 7 and I Googled like sex or boobs or something. And I remember my parents caught me and they thought it was something about the school that I was in. So they just put me in Catholic school for 2 years after that situation. Oh, girl. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm letting this freak flag fly. It's been there since I was 6. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down. Jesus, he tried his hardest, and we still fuck with each other.
I feel like if he tried his hardest, you would be dead.
Yeah. Wow.
So I think you're good.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not dead.
Yeah, I think you're good with this one.
So yeah, 60% of girls, 90% of boys. I mean, yeah, I guess boys are more curious naturally, but also their friends are probably doing it earlier and they're talking about it.
They're also more like encouraged to be sexual, you know.
Absolutely. That's Bean.
Oh,
if you're
yes,
watching on our
this is
YouTube,
my boy.
he likes to hop up on there. Speak your
Hi.
truth. Do you watch
Yes.
porn, Bean?
Do you watch porn, Bean?
He says he's embarrassed. He doesn't want
I
to talk
don't
about
think
his
he wants
private
to-
sex
yeah,
life.
I don't
Yeah,
think
and
he
that's
wants to
okay.
talk about it.
I respect that.
He's a big guy with big secrets.
So clearly, you know, because men are more encouraged to participate in these kinds of activities, like watching porn, being promiscuous, all that stuff, it's safe to assume that we consume porn differently.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty big section of the reviews, you know, just comparing the demographics of like how men watch porn and how women watch porn. So in 2021, women made up 35% of porn viewership on Pornhub, which was actually, I thought that was kind of low.
You said 35?
35%. So the men had 65%.
Yeah.
Yeah. 65% of
You
the
did
viewership. Okay, great. Yeah. And then in 2017, YouPorn completed a study on the porn watching habits of 24,000 of their female consumers. And they said 63% of women watch porn weekly. Okay. And the search engine said that, this is YouPorn. This is not Pornhub. I'll talk about Pornhub separately, but this is YouPorn. They found threesome, lesbian, and romantic were the 3 top
sounds about right.
Search engine choices for women. And it doesn't, unfortunately, it doesn't break down like women's sexuality. So it's kind of hard to say who identified already as lesbian, who is bisexual, and then who is straight. And then is it straight women watching lesbian porn? We're all just kind of grouped together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about that? It also said that women are 86% more likely to search BDSM than men, which is actually kind of surprising to me.
I don't know. I think like I think that the number is pretty low, like 35%. That to me that seems low, but I guess that's because all the women I know watch porn, so I'm like, what do you mean? Like maybe that's just the people that will admit it. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But I definitely find it a little surprising that like the BDSM was searched more by women, just because I don't know why that surprises me. It just does.
Do you feel like maybe women want to? I don't know, because it depends on what they're searching in BDSM. Are you watching femdom stuff? Are you a submissive?
Are you just watching somebody get paddled? Do you just want to be handcuffed? Like what? You know, like. Yeah. I guess it makes me have other questions.
It does. It does. I want to do some more research on this. Maybe we can ask the public. Like, do you watch BDSM? Do you watch BDSM?
Do you guys?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
Really? Yeah. I feel like when I was.
Surprised by that too.
Yeah, you're surprised by it?
Well,
we have, like I said, a live studio audience today, so I might be asking them some questions.
Ooh, we actually are gonna make a little video because our little tiny mics came in.
Okay.
We should make one.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Cool. Yes. So, where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So when I did my research for Pornhub as well, the top 3 searches for women were also let's see, scissoring, pussy licking, fingering lesbian, solo male, and then at the very end, like with 71% and 63% said double penetration and gangbang. But again, we're coming back to the lesbian and the scissoring thing. And this particular review did go into little detail. They talked to a researcher about it. Her name was Nikki Davis. And they said, why is pussy licking, scissoring, fingering, and all that stuff so popular? And she said that she feels like it's largely due to the focus on female pleasure. She says that when the focus is on female pleasure, it is easy to put themselves in the position of the ladies that are clearly having a good time. It makes sense that we would enjoy watching porn that reflects our ultimate pleasure.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that makes sense because a lot of, like, heterosexual porn is just really, like...
about the guy, usually.
Yeah, it's, like, very gonzo, straightforward, like, penetration, dick sucking.
Yeah, but the girl scenes are always, like, really... they always look fun. Yeah. Most of the time they always look like everybody's having a fun time and they like just genuinely want to be there, and I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do you feel like the portrayal of lesbian porn is similar to like the queer sex that you have?
I think like in some ways it can be, but like in other ways I do find it very staged. Not in like performance wise, just in like scenario wise, or even just like positions, the excessive use of toys in some of them, like things like that, you know, because it's like I'm a bitch that likes toys just as much as the next one, but like most of the time I'm just really trying to be in coochie with like face, hands, you know. So I think that is one thing that that is like portrayed a lot, is that even though it is lesbian sex, they do still need penetration in some way, and that's not like always the case. So absolutely, you know, and like not every lesbian can scissor, okay? Thick bitches have a hard time with it, and I'ma just be the one to tell you that. It's just, how do you do it when thighs and coochie lips are like juicy? What do you do with that?
I think everybody should try it, but you know, also no pressure if it doesn't work or if it feels a little strange. But also, when you make it work, it is a beautiful thing.
When you make it work, it is nice.
It is. So yeah, I don't know. There's like not a lot of tips I feel like we can give on that, because it's really about the person, the person's body, and just finding a spot that feels comfortable. And you know what? If your coochies aren't touching, but like maybe your thigh and their coochie are touching, or maybe their coochie and your knee, or I don't know, like make it work. There's so many different crooks and nooks and crannies in the body that you can scissor with, you know. Yeah, just a little tidbit there. It's so hard to read my outline today, y'all. I'm sorry.
The way that it did it to you is like...
Similarly to the YouPorn, Pornhub had a whole section on gay porn. Like, they broke it down as to, like, what are gay men searching for? Twinks. Then the top one was twinks, femboy, Bdsm, black.
Okay, of course. That's
of course, yeah. Those are like the top 4 for the 2021. But you know, they didn't have lesbians. They just, it's like they called the section of this research Pornhub Pride, #Pornhub Pride demographics. But it's like, okay, if you're only looking at gay men, what are we really researching? There's a whole other 16 letters that you're missing out on.
Yeah, like literally though, especially because one thing that like one of my friends was talking about, because they are trans, and they were saying that like they got into OnlyFans because they never see any like ethical like trans porn. It's always like something really like weird scenario, weird like just weird shit going on in the videos and stuff. And yeah, I was like, wow, I never thought about it. I never like thought of that until they brought that up. And so now I'm always like, anytime I hear like a trans person doing porn, I'm like, okay, I love this for you more than anyone else. Because yes, please get the coin and also do your fucking shit.
Yeah, change the narrative, you know, set the tone so that others maybe can have an easier experience going into the same industry.
Exactly.
We'll talk again about ethical porn in just a few minutes, but like I wanted to kind of go over some big search terms. So this was for the U.S. in general. This isn't broken down by like any specific demographic. This is just the U.S. But it says the most searched term for 2021 was hentai.
Wow. In the U.S.?
In the U.S., which is really, that was so surprising.
What?
I mean, I kind of fuck with it sometimes. You know, when you're in that weird porn hole and like
You've
anything
just been
goes.
Clicking. You've just been clicking in the
like,
recommended.
At this point, it's like 2 a.m. and you're just like, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to keep going and see what I find.
Until I find something intriguing.
You will find something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And there's no shame in that. Hentai is definitely that.
Yeah.
For me. It's not something I search, so I'm not part of this demographic, but it is something I've fallen across multiple times,
and depending on which one it is, you know, I might click it.
Depending
on what that thumbnail preview is looking like,
it's all about the thumbnail.
I might click it.
All about the thumbnail. There's a few different types of hentai though, like, you know, there's like the card. I'm gonna say it a bunch of different ways because I don't know how to say it, so hentai. That way you guys can't correct me. Hentai. So yes, there's a bunch of different types of hentai. There's the cartoon with the octopus legs and like the cum coming out of the mouth and the nipples. Literally, yes.
Yeah, and the like extreme one.
Extreme. Yeah. But what's crazy to me now is that they're like making those cartoons into like, but using like real porn stars now. So like they have the prosthetic octopus arm that like they like show it crawling into her, like physically, like you see it going into her, and then like it like cuts to her face and she's like throwing up. Like it is so like realistic. It's like, wow. I wonder how much you're getting paid, because to have to hold in like glue or something in your mouth forever and then spit it. I'm sure it's not glue, but whatever the fuck it is. Okay, yeah. So, whatever. It's just get your cash.
That is fucking insane.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe you should look it up because it's kind of cool. But the second most popular term was lesbian, of course. Yeah. That doesn't shock me because apparently women are really searching that term. Yeah. And I'm sure there's some men that are searching that term
there's
too.
There's a lot of men searching that term.
You would think that they would be better at doing some of the basic activities.
No, they like it because it's two pussies at one time. They're
not taking notes.
They're not looking at it as like we're looking at it, where it's like, oh wow, that just looks like it's like feels so great. Yeah. They're not looking at it like that. Okay. They're
not taking notes either.
I don't think. I mean, I think that there are some of them that definitely do.
That's what I need. Take some fucking
I think
notes.
If they're taking tips from porn, it's usually porn with men in it. That's why you have so many different kinds of like crazy ass stroke, just crazy ass people, just fucking like, I don't know.
But as humans, and I'm not just talking about men. I mean, they said in the research that I did, it said 25% of women who watch porn say that they watch it in order to learn like different tricks or learn what other women are doing or what other women are supposed to look like or sound like. I think that's really interesting. But it's like, how else is somebody whose parents didn't talk to them about sex, they didn't get any sex education in school because were in high school during the Trump administration or some shit. But like they just have no idea. They have no idea what to do. Yeah. That's their only resource. How do we make it a safer place for people to learn about sex that's not just a fucking what do they call it?
Jackhammering.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Jackhammering and like deep throating and like all the really intense stuff that is on my homepage.
I mean, definitely better sex education in general, and you know, maybe Court and Lex going global. I think that would also do the world a service.
We love the kids.
We are the world. We are the children.
You heard it here first, you guys. I think we could do it. I think it would be helpful.
It'd be the hottest, sexiest takeover you ever saw.
Yeah, we can just go around to all like the community colleges or like college campuses.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, don't destroy your partners because you don't know what you're doing and you're learning from porn.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I don't know what I was talking about, but lesbian, and then I wanted to just do the top 5. So you got hentai, lesbian, MILF, ebony, and Asian were the bottom 3. And
I can see MILF. I can see that.
Yeah,
I might pair a lesbian MILF in the search bar sometimes.
Oh, you do?
Maybe sometimes.
Okay.
Depends on how spicy I'm feeling.
Yeah, I feel you. You gotta switch it up sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I fuck with it.
I love a good MILF. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I be seeing them. I'm like, wow, what do you need?
I don't know. Like, in the context of seeing MILFs, whenever I type in MILFs, it ends up being like some stepdaughter, stepsister, stepbrother, stepdad, cousin shit.
Oh,
and it's just like so weird. I can't get past it. Like the second I hear, even the lesbian ones, I hate when I hear, "Oh, mommy, mom." I'm like, "Oh my God, please. This is just so gross." It's like too much for me. I don't know how to handle that kind of situation. So I just exit out. All right. And while we're in the process of talking about just like general demographic American, like U.S. porn habits, they did break it down by generation, which I love. And they said that the top searches for Gen Z, which is going to be people aged 18 to 24. It says that they're 71% more likely to view lesbian videos, 76% more into hentai compared to older generations or older groups. They're also 72% more into cosplay, 68% more into feet videos.
I wonder where that comes from.
Y'all are freak nasty.
What's
I feel like
up with the feet?
I honestly feel like it comes from the fact that now that like they're the generation already born into the internet, they know how to search everything from a young age. I feel like it's become like normalized, and so they have more space to just really go for it. You know,
I'm not saying like no on the feet, but like as the top ones, that's like crazy.
It says here 60. Okay, yeah, I was trying to. It's so hard for me to see you guys. 68% more likely. That's wild for feet videos.
Yeah.
If you're between the ages of 18 and 24, let us know if you like feet videos and what you like about feet videos, and if you'd want to come on the podcast and talk about feet, because
a fetish episode part 2.
Yeah, like I want to learn more about feet and like what people find sexy about feet. Do you find feet sexy?
I think they're really pretty.
Are you sucking on toes?
If my partner likes it, I will.
Okay, but if you didn't know and they're like, you were just like, their legs were on your shoulders or whatever.
I might kiss them, but that's it.
Okay. Do you like your toes being sucked?
It's not like something that I'm like horny about, but like, I don't know. I'm like, this feels like, if I stepped in something warm and like squishy.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of. It's
you're
like,
so right.
It makes me feel like I stepped in something.
Yes. So when it happens, how does it make you feel?
I'm just like, I'm glad you're having a good time, and you look great with my foot in your mouth. Like, absolutely. Yeah. It's a sight to see because I think I have really pretty feet. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's just the visual is fantastic. The feeling,
okay, got it. So you don't hate it, but it's like not it's not for pleasure, really.
Yeah, it's not for pleasure. It's more for the visual, and like usually, like I don't know if somebody is like, I don't know. I've had a lot of people put my feet in their mouths. Like I don't really. It's just like one of those things. I'm like, if you want to eat me that bad that you also would like my foot, like. Fine, that's
so be
what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who am I to stop you?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I definitely that feeling that you said that's the perfect way to describe it, because it does feel, it feels like you're stepping in something just wet and slimy, which makes sense. And then also the pressure. I think the pressure makes me ticklish. It's not the actual like the tongue touching the feet or anything for me. It's like when the sucking of like the way that feels. That's what makes me like want to kick in your mouth, and then you're gonna be mad at me when
even though Courtney's a psycho, and she'll be like, I'm not ticklish, and just be, and then like goes from a tiny haha to like no haha at all, and I'm like, what the fuck,
bitch.
What?
That's just me. That's just how I am. Okay, so then it also talks about Gen Z. Gen. It says Gen Y. Gen Y. But, okay. That's like millennials. So it's 25 to 34. And they're 92% more likely to view the Asian category. And 79% more into POV videos. And then 60% more into cream pie videos. And
all right, them last two. Yeah.
I dig a POV.
Ooh, and a POV cream pie. Oh, yep. Put me there.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Put me there. Absolutely.
I've never really cared for the visual of a cream pie, but like the the part where they like push it out. That's not for me.
Not the push it out part, but the intention.
Just the act. Yeah. I feel
the intention of it. I'm like, I know that's nice.
I definitely like to be a little Twinkie when I can. I don't want to. This is YouTube. Damn. Okay. Anyway. I feel like I was more willing to share my freakiest things when people couldn't see my face, but now they can see my face. Hey, but it's cool.
Now they know you're hot and you're a slut.
I am both of those things.
Yeah.
And I really hope my mom doesn't watch this one because I love cream pies.
Sorry.
They make me come instantly.
I love that for you.
It's amazing. Oh my God.
It is I guess middle of my list of things, but it is nice.
How do you feel about POV? Because I heard you say both of those things.
I like POV is like usually one of my favorites. I don't know. I like feeling like I'm there.
Yes,
that's like my favorite part about it.
Yeah,
I just like feeling like I'm there. I watch a lot more like amateur porn than I do anything else because I want to feel like I'm there, bitch. I want to feel like it's real. I want to feel like what's happening is like what's happening.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah. And like, people who make porn at their home and things like that. Like I watch a lot of that stuff. And
that way that it's, well, most of the time, I mean, if it seems consenting, I don't know. I was going to say like, at least, if they're making it in their home, like there's something that they want to do, but I guess that's not.
But I mean, like people who are like OnlyFans, or they have like official channels and things like that.
Yes,
where it's like this is literally what they do.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Yes, that's perfect because it leads us into like talking about ethical, porn. So it says the size of the porn industry worldwide is worth $100 billion.
Wow.
14 billion is from the U.S. alone. Although many porn production companies and porn stars have voiced concern about piracy and third-party sites duplicating their videos and like interrupting the revenue stream, because obviously if Evil Angel produced this short and they're intending for it to be sold behind an Evil Angel paywall to pay Evil Angel, which pays their porn stars, and then you see it on XNXX or you see it on Pornhub, yeah, or whatever, and it's like a 5-minute clip of that video. That's piracy. It's really kind of taking away from the people that created the porn. However, when you go to places like Pornhub Premium or Evil Angel or Brazzers, you're paying monthly for that, and the porn stars are only getting paid one time for the video that they're making. So at the same time, it's like, I guess that's more ethical than consuming ripped off porn on these third party sites, but it's still not necessarily the money's not going directly to the actors and the performers in the scene, or even like, some of the people behind the scenes. So I wrote,
it's not like a movie, like how it is, or like a series, like how no matter how
there's
old
not royalties.
The show is, royalties. Yeah,
that would be so fucking dope.
That would be cool.
You know,
if
rich porn stars would.
If porn stars had royalties,
even like I feel like even 10 cents a stream, they would be set for life.
Yeah, like
hell yeah, man.
Don't ever have to work again in your life.
Yeah, that's dope. But in order for that to in order for us to overcome that and like try to consume more ethical porn, I say OnlyFans, porn stars' personal websites and blogs where you can purchase videos directly from the porn star.
Subscription with them.
Yeah, do a subscription with OnlyFans because that money is going directly to the actors and the performer, the person that you want to get the money. Because obviously, if they're making you come,
You gotta say thank you somehow.
Yeah, like really,
you have to say thank you somehow.
I am such an avid believer in paying for my porn. So I had a few OnlyFans subscriptions for a while. I love to support my ladies because y'all do it for me. So why wouldn't I want you to continue to do it for me? Like I feel like the more money you make, the better content your content gets, and it's just like you're paying for a service, dude. At the end of the day,
yeah.
So that always makes me feel good. I am paying currently for Pornhub Premium, but I really want to say that will be coming to a fucking end.
I would
soon.
just also like to say that I have heard her say this so many times, and then here I am thinking that it happened, and then it's moments like right now where she's like, yeah, and I also still have Pornhub Premium, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we're still there. I love it.
Let me tell you, it's the recommended for me. Like the recommended videos are really good for Pornhub Premium, and the premium videos, you don't have to find like 6 5-minute videos to find one whole video. Like you just watch the fucking video. It's so convenient. But after doing my research for the podcast this episode, I'm like, I am paying Pornhub $10 a month, but what is Kira Noir getting paid? What is
Kira Noir?
What is Nuri Zara getting paid? She's my new favorite. What is Manuel Ferreira getting paid? Like,
because that man has been slinging it for a while. Okay,
now. So on 2021, the year in review, it said that the #1 search porn star for women was Manuel Ferreira.
Because that man is so fine.
Yeah, and he be like, he be digging these bitches down.
He is not afraid to get sweaty and deep up in that shit at all.
That's a good one, I guess.
And he has that accent too. I've definitely seen a few of his videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that is really like to just wrap up in the last part. Buy an OnlyFans. Find a girl you like and support that girl. You know, like it'll make you feel good.
Put some lunch on her table, some clothes.
Do something.
Pay for customs. Yeah. For customs, that is like literally where like it is where the fucking money is at the customs. Yeah. So like even if you're like, damn, you should make a video like this. No, I shouldn't. You should pay me and I'll make a video like that for you specifically.
Yeah, and then you have it forever.
Exactly.
You have to like save it to your bookmarks and hope that somebody didn't take it down for the next time you get to do your thing. Yeah. It makes me feel good. I say again, like consuming ethical porn makes me feel like a good member of society.
And I will also say it, like, I know it is fun as a bitch that used to OnlyFans. It is like fun to make the content, but you know, sometimes like life gets in the way and like you're not always in the mental space to be like making the content, and you have to keep up with it so often. And like people don't really care about that. Like the fans don't usually care about that shit. They're like, oh, show me your pussy then. Like, you know, like most of the time it's not like, oh, I'm so sad you're sad, like my bad. Like, you know, it does get like any other job. You have to like set times and days, and you have to go and buy uniforms and clothes and all this other stuff that you have to get. Like a lot of money goes into it, and like sometimes you don't always get that money back because like, again, like you have to keep up with it to be able to like keep going, you know. But when you can't keep up with it, that extra money is always really, really nice. So,
So do you feel like overall, like, would you go back to OnlyFans at some point?
If I could have a better relationship with my body, then I probably would. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I very genuinely had a very good time. Like, it was nice, and I love it. I love when I like when people drool over me. That is like so nice to me. It's so like,
what an exhibition.
That just really does it for me, you know? So like that, yeah, I liked doing it. And I know that there are still like every few months there are like a couple of people that will still hit me up and be like, hey, so when are you coming back?
Do you ever think about doing customs for them or something?
Yeah, I do. But like the thing is that since I have to put myself in the mental space, the price has gone up. Like it takes more effort for me to get there now. So the price has gone up. So that's like the main thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Sex work is fun. Like it is fun. But it is also like a lot.
Work.
Like it still is work. Like it still is work. Everybody thinks that you get into it and it's like, oh yeah, we're just sucking and fucking and that's it. Like, no, like nobody really talks about the behind the scenes shit, the like you know, issues with just keeping up with content, issues with partners that you want to have in there, like just issues with just people around you knowing. Like, it's so odd, like knowing people close that also know like family members or something like that, that have known you your whole life, that are also like, oh yeah, haha, I'm a OnlyFans subscriber. I'm like, you shouldn't tell me that. I don't like, I don't know, stuff like that is also weird. You know what I'm saying? Weird. So yeah, it like is a lot. Like, and I don't think people really think about that. They just think about like what they see on the camera and not like what's happening behind the scenes.
Makes sense. So that's our episode today. We'll probably put in a clip a little bit later of some of the random things that we've heard people say about porn. And you can tune into that. You can also follow us on Instagram so that you can enter this giveaway, get you some gifts, get you some pleasure products, and you'll be able to keep in contact with us everywhere.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are looking on YouTube, and if you are on Apple, Spotify, all that. Rate us, give us 5 stars, put in a little review, tell us how you really feel, boo. We want to hear from you one way or the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you want these free gifts, you're gonna have to do most of those things anyway. So, you know, again, Womanizer Premium 2, bitch.
If you want to see a little bit of a detailed, you know, video, you can go to our Instagram and we'll talk about the giveaway and do some details on this toys so that you know what you're signing up for.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as usual, we will see you next week. Love you. Have a great one.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Tell me why we're still steady waiting.